You know I love you down, but I can't miss you if you're always around. Yeah. You know I love you down, but I can't miss you if you're always around.
Hello. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I'm just gonna jump right into this video. Today I'm reviewing Sistas, the new Tyler Perry TV show, which I was kind of anxious to watch because of DeVal Ellis. I am a big fan of the Ellises. Him and Kadeen are like my favorite Instagram or social media couple. I love their family as a whole. Just a beautiful family. So when I found out he was gonna be on this show, I was intrigued. On the other hand, a part of me was like, because I like Tyler Perry movies. I like Tyler Perry plays. But as far as his TV shows go, it's kind of like a hit and miss with me. Like, some of them are good, some of them not so much. Like, I'm not a fan of, what's the name of that show? The Haves and the Have-Nots. Not a fan. I did like The Pains. The House of Pains. When it first came out, it was pretty good. Meet the Browns was okay. So he's had a few shows, and I think I only like just a few of them anyway. Like, that's why I said hit and miss. Like, sometimes I like his show, sometimes I don't. So I was kind of leery. I literally was just talking to a homegirl about this show because the show came on last night. The first episode came on last night, and I was talking to one of my best friends, and we were talking about it because we love the Ellises. And she was like, you know, the Val show gonna be on? And I was like, yeah, I just hope I like it. She was like, I know, right? So far, I actually do like it. I really do. I I see potential in this show. So I'm looking forward to see what all they're going to do with it. So you know me, I wrote notes because my memory sucks. First of all, seeing that this is a new show, I don't know nobody's names. I definitely had to write down the names. So this show is about a group of friends, a group of homegirls. That's why it's called Sistas. So we have Karen. Karen is with DeVal's character, Zach. And the thing that stood out to me with them, I don't think that we've gotten into everything with them. I guess he's cheated on her a couple of times, but she can't let him go. Like, she keep trying to be strong and break up with him and end it, and she do good for a minute, and then she go back to it. And to me, his character is a jerk. He pulls out all the stops. Like, when he first came to her apartment the first time, he was like, what else I gotta do? I don't apologize. I don't know what else to do. And then he came up with something else to do in the end. He ended up crying, talking about, you know, I'd be lost if if I don't have you. And he was, all of it sound just, listen, dudes will come up with whatever. That's just my MO. Not all men. I'm not a male basher, but his character is very typical. You don't want to lose her, then why you keep cheating on her? And then, I don't know why I'm doing it. Boy, bye. That's what she should have said. Bye. Cry them tears on the other side of my door. So I have no sympathy for Zach. And then, but what was funny about the two of them was at the very end, he was on the couch and she was in a room with her vibrator. But the funny thing is, when they first showed him on the couch and her in the room, I thought about the Love Jones scene. I don't know if y'all remember, like, there was one part where she wanted to start over. She didn't want to jump into sex again, even though they'd done it before. She was like, I don't want to just do it again. So you sleep down there and I'm going to be up here. That's kind of what that reminded me of. But it was just kind of funny. And then even when he walked in the room, Zach, back to the show, when he walked in the room, she never turned her vibrator off. Like, he's standing right there, and she never turned it off. She kept telling him to get out. I'm like, girl, put it down, because you know you about to do it with him. Like, stop. Just stop. Because if you really didn't want to do it with him, that door would have been locked, first of all. Like, let's be real. That door would have been locked, but you left it unlocked, and you know your vibrator loud. He literally on the other side of the wall. You know that vibrator loud. So I thought that was funny. Oh, pause. I just want to say my favorite character on this show so far is Danny. She is hilarious. She had me laughing the whole time. Like, she a little over the top, but it was really funny. I like Danny. And Danny is next on the list to talk about, actually. Um, she had two lines that had me rolling. One of them, she said, cause what's her name? Andy, the lawyer. She was salty about it being her birthday, and everybody is supposed to not say nothing about her birthday. So Danny was like, "Oh, girl, happy birthday!" And everybody looking at her like, "Girl, you weren't supposed to say that." And so she goes, "We all have birthdays once a year. Like, ma'am, get over it. We all," cause she didn't know why she was upset about her birthday, so she just thinking that she mad because she getting older. But at the end of the day, we all getting old, ma'am. We all have a birthday, so happy birthday. So that was funny. Then Sabrina met the dude at her job. She's a bank manager. This dude, and he was cute, but it was something off about him. I have to agree. I just something was like, I was like, whatever. So when he came to the bar where they were, and Sabrina told her friends that the homeboy said that he looked like he got a little sugar in his tank, like he a little down low or whatever. He looked like he gay, basically. And he walks over to them, and everybody else like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And Danny goes, "Do you like penis?" Like, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, no sugarcoating. I'm gonna be real blunt. Are you gay? And here was my issue. He didn't answer her question. He did not answer her question. He was like, "I'm gonna go to the bar. You can, when you're done here, meet me at the bar, whatever." I'd have been like, nah, Playboy, you want to answer her question? I mean, granted, she could have been more tactful, but, your answer, please. I just think dating, especially today's day, we can't beat around the bush. If it's something I want to know, I'm going to ask. And at the end of the day, if you lie and it comes out later, you can never say I didn't ask you. You know how some people be like, well, you never asked. No, I asked. You lied. I definitely asked. So that is why I feel like we should ask all the questions we want to know, and past mistakes should teach you what to ask. You know what I'm saying? With time, with dating, whatever, you meet somebody, things go astray or whatever, and you can't feel like, oh, I didn't ask the right questions. Okay, now going forward the right questions to ask. Therefore, nobody can say, oh, you didn't ask me that. No, I asked you. You lied. So then fast forward into them showing a clip for the next episode. So this other guy walks in. Oh, spoiler alert for all of this. I'm gonna put it somewhere. Spoiler alert. This other guy walks in. He's really flamboyant. Okay, and he sees him. I can't remember his name. The dude. I can't remember. But he sees him and he says, "Hey," they hugging like they old buddies and old pals. I'm not saying a straight dude can't be friends with a gay dude. What I'm saying is, I personally would be uncomfortable with how comfortable you are. Like, is that your cousin? Because then you get a pass. Is that your brother? Okay, then you get a pass. That's your uncle. Oh, okay. You get a pass. That's a homie? Like, how much time you spend with this homie? Like, I just, granted, I feel like some straight men are cool and cordial with gay men, especially black men. If I work with you, I'm gonna be cool. Not me, but like straight men, especially black men, are cordial when they have to work with gay men. But realistically, straight men are not kicking it with gay men. They're just not. They're not kicking it with openly bi flamboyant men. So for me, seeing dude be that comfortable and hey, dapping it up like y'all look like y'all old buddies. Yeah, no, this isn't gonna work for me. Like, no, I feel like you have a right to be who you are. So let me be clear. I am not gay bashing because I have gay friends. It's all good. I'm not gay bashing at all. Here's my point. You should be open with who you are and give me the opportunity to say if that's something I'm willing to deal with or not. Whether that's you being gay, whether that's you being married, whatever it is, whatever your situation is, you need to be open and upfront about that situation and give the person you're trying to date the opportunity to say, yeah, that's something I can deal with, or no, that's not something I can deal with. Because just like you have the right to be gay and be open about being gay and being who you are, which is fine, we also have the right to say whether that's something we want to deal with or not. Just like you, if it's something that you don't want to deal with that I have going on in my life, you have the right to say so. So all I'm saying is put all your cards on the table so we can figure out if this gonna work or not. That's all I'm saying. Don't waste my time, I won't waste yours. Huh? Is that right? Okay, so that was Sabrina situation. Andy, who I think she's kind of like, I can't tell if it's a star in this show or not, but I think Andy is more in the forefront. She's the lawyer, the divorce lawyer. She's really good at it. Let me just tell you, when she won that lady's case, the lady they showed at first, and that lady said, I have a friend who needs a divorce lawyer, and you're so good, I'm going to refer you to my friend. Why did I know that it was her boyfriend's husband? I mean wife. Look at me, boyfriend's husband. No, boyfriend's wife. I knew in that moment that it was going to end up being her boyfriend's wife. So when the lady came in and she was sitting there now on the cool, this is what I didn't know. When she was sitting there, I thought she already knew who Andy was. Like, I didn't think she was just talking freely, just trying to get help and trying to, whatever. I thought she came there already knowing, because, women, we some detectives, okay? Okay? And men are not very smart, okay? They don't cheat well. Some of them, you have your occasional who is really good at it. But for the most part, men get caught in lies. They get caught cheating because they're not smart. They don't know how to hide things. They just, you found it in my pocket? I left my phone open? Yeah. Men are not smart, so that's why they always get caught. So when she walked in she was sitting in her office, I felt like she knew who Andy was. But I was wrong. She didn't know who Andy was. But the minute she said Gary, Andy was like, and I'm like, yo, where's your poker face, girl? Because if you would have looked at me like that, I was like, I'd have been looking right back at you like, what's with the face? You know him? Do you know him? But she didn't, or, we didn't see that part. This is going to be interesting. Another thing about Andy, I kind of don't have any sympathy for her because dude is showing her what it is. Like, he keeps telling you that he finna leave his wife. Boo. The only thing I've seen so far, he comes to your house, have sex with you, and leaves as soon as it's over. She was like, I feel like a whore. You are. I mean, you not, because you're not sleeping with a lot of people, because technically that's what a whore is. But you're being used, and you're like allowing it to happen. So I don't really have any sympathy for Andy because, for one, you knew he was married. For two, him keep telling you that he leaving his wife. Okay, you should have been seeing proof of that before you laid down with him. Hello? And just how he did his wife, what makes you think he ain't gonna do you the exact same way when he gets you? Hello? Been there, done that, boo. All that, I'm leaving my wife. It's not working. I was never happy with them. Blah, 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 blah. If you was never happy, you should have been gone before you met me. Hello? Anyway, I feel like Andy is being very dumb. And I feel like Andy is enjoying the sex so much that she's not really thinking about the overall picture. So, again, I have no sympathy for her. And for somebody who's been cheated on, because they were talking and she said, the friend Karen said, well, I know what it's like to be cheated on, and so do you, so why would you do that to somebody else? That's exactly how I look at it. I have no sympathy for Andy because you know what it feels like to be cheated on, and you was just dating that person. He got a whole wife at home and kids. Hello? And you cool just letting him come lay up with you like that's okay. No, ma'am. No me gusta. Okay? So yeah, I like this show. that is my opinion on everything that's happened in the very first episode. So I'm looking forward to next week's episode. If I missed something in this episode that stood out to you, leave it in the comment section and we can talk about it. And until next time. Oh, wait. Did you subscribe yet? Oh, you did. You did. Good looking out. Good looking out. But if you have not, tap that subscribe button. It's free. And until next time, I'll holla.
You know I love you down, but I can't miss you if you're always around.